I was just thinking about how I feel like I'm someone who, if I give you a recommendation, if I tell you that I think something is great, if I tell you that I think something is good quality, you're gonna listen to me because I just have that. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not even trying to flex. I'm not trying to act like I'm just being cocky or whatever. But I was just thinking about how I got Dark Martens a while ago. And at first, I was never really into them. And I thought, like, how could shoes like this be comfortable? You know, when people buy things, especially things that are super expensive, I can't help but to question it. Like, are people just buying it because it's a trend? Or is there something actually, is there something about the item that is worth the $200? Like, they're not pricing this at $200 because they just want to take your money. It's good quality shit. And I was just thinking about how much I love my docs that I got. They are so cute. They are so cute. And I'm obsessed with them. And the more that I wear them, the more that I love them. And I just can't like express how good they feel on my feet, especially because when you see them at face value, they're like bulky. They just give a certain type of like heaviness. It's like, I don't want to be walking around with bricks on my feet. But then you get the bricks and then you break the bricks in. And it's just like, I understand why people spend $200 for the bricks. The bricks are fire. The bricks are amazing. I actually want more fucking bricks. And I've gotten to the point where I've broken them in and I'm like, oh my God, bitch. Like, I want a new pair. I want Doc Martens, everything, because I know that I'm getting good quality shit. And when it comes to quality over quantity, I'm gonna pick quality every fucking time because I want to wear these shoes every day. Like, I'm going to LA in a couple days for Christmas, and I'm already thinking about how these might be the only shoes that I'm gonna take, and I'm actually gonna wear them with my sweatpants because they are that comfy, and I'm just so excited. So this is your sign to get a pair of Doc Martens because you won't regret them. Like, if anything, Doc Martens need to sponsor me, bitch, because I'm gonna help you get some reviews. You know when people give reviews sometimes and the energy that they give off with the review just makes you not want to buy the shit. It's just like, relax. Like, I'm not saying that it's not good, but the way that this desperate energy, it's the desperate energy, and I get it. You're trying to come off, you're trying to show people how bad you want them to get this product because you think it's amazing. And even though I know the product is amazing because I bought it or whatever, if I'm someone who's new and I have no idea, I'm not gonna wanna buy the shit. I like reviews where it just like gives off calm and like, you might think the way the person is giving off, it's like, if this product is that good, why aren't you hyper about it? Why aren't you like, hey, but that turns me off. Relax, stop being desperate. And I feel like this is just like a regular ass message. Like, when it comes to you being in a relationship, when it comes to you like wanting something out of life, it's just like, relax, stop being so desperate. Like, why are you being desperate? Now I don't want you. Like, now I don't want the fucking thing because you're coming off desperate. Like, just relax and like chill and just be confident in like the fact that like, you know, this project is so good that it's gonna do well regardless. Like, you can get the shit. Now I'm taking the explanation too far to where it's like I'm losing you, but you know what I mean? Like, just chill. Like, you don't have to do too much, you know? So that's just how it is when it comes to even me when I'm talking about a product and I'm like, oh my God, y'all need to get this. I try not to be too excited because I don't want to come off like, oh no, go get this, you really. Y'all, this product is so fucking dope. Like, it's so comfortable. This shoe is just one of one. It's so great. It's amazing. I highly recommend you get it instead of, oh my God, guys, you guys have to go out. And it's also contradicting because when I first get a product and I'm super excited about it, that's how I like, and so I can make a video like, oh my God, and I'm like, ah. So it's like, it just depends. Like, I've had enough time to where I've worn the shoe and I've come to enjoy the shoe without needing to be like, oh my God, like fangirl about it, because I've already geeked out in private about the product. I've already like been so excited. So I don't know, maybe it's just about preferences, because I don't want people to watch this. I don't think people watching this is gonna make them not be themselves, if that's who you are and you're like, go get this product. But it's like, I don't want to make it like, go ahead and be who you are. And if that's just like, if you're excited about something and you want to share it and that's just your energy, please go ahead and do that. Maybe it's also like an internal self-hate or something, you know, because it's like, maybe I feel deep down in my own being that if I'm like that, people are gonna think I'm doing too much, and so I'm just being a hater realistically, you know, like go ahead and be loud and be proud and be excited about your shit. Like if you're excited about a product, bitch, then be excited about the fucking product. Don't let a person like me with insecurity tell you not to be excited about some shit. But I still think when you're relaxed about something and not giving off desperate energy, it makes people trust you a little more, depending on the vibe, you know, like don't be, you know, because I think like if you're like, when it comes to relationships, how it's like when the more desperate you are for someone and you're like chasing them, the more you're pushing them away, because it's like, why are you so desperate for me? It's like, why are you so desperate to get my money? I don't trust this. I don't know. So just kind of also have to follow your intuition at the same time and see. It can't be deceiving though, because a bitch like me, it don't take much. If I say I want something, I want something. And if I get the shit and it's bad product, it's bad quality, then I'm gonna be disappointed, but I'm gonna take that shit on the chin like, oh well, moving on, and the next thing is gonna come and I'm gonna want it and maybe it's gonna be better. Anyway, but also, like I'm trying to move on from the situation, but I keep having like things to add on top. But at the same time, like if I see something that's good quality, I'm gonna wanna buy it. Like if something is 300, if I see a shirt okay, so there's this shirt that I wanted a couple years ago, and I just know, that's how I know that I should have listened to my intuition, and moving forward, if I want something, bitch, just fucking get it, and the money's gonna come. The money's gonna come, just trust. There was this shirt that I saw a couple of years ago when I first got my job. When I first got my job, I was like, I don't even want to get into the details because that's just unnecessary storytelling, but I was like in a place where I was super depressed and I didn't want to come out. I just wanted to go to school, and I was doing school online. So money was tight, but I had enough to like pay my rent and not have to worry about working. Like financial aid, I was getting enough money to where like I could go through a semester and not have to work, because I'm paying $600 because I'm in a shared room, like I'm in an apartment and I'm in a shared space, so I'm paying like $690 for rent. And so if I'm paying $690 for like 5 months, you do the math. But I had enough money to last me without working. But at the same time, I also was in a place where I could use some more money. You know, like I want to buy things, I want to go shopping, I want to be able to spend my money, I want to be able to spend it, because I like to buy, is it consume? What is it? What is it called when people just, there's a word for it. There's a word for it. When you know how people just like new products of like an iPhone would come out and like you want to buy it, you have to have it. That's just who I am, you know? So there was this shirt when I first started working, and it was like about $150, maybe even $180. And it was a black shirt. I think it was velvet. And so like a kind of suede type of material, velvet-y, and it was black, and it had like silver sequins, and it had like the sequence is like from the top, and it looked like things were coming down. So let's say like this is like a line, and it came like down, but instead it was like going up, if that makes sense. And the sequence was like silver sequence was going up, and it just gave really good quality shirts. But I was like, I can't imagine buying this shirt, although I like quality shit. It was just like, bitch, I had just got a new phone. I was getting, what else was I buying at the time? I was buying new clothes for work and stuff, because I didn't have office type of vibe. And that's when I think about me in the future, this is how I used to think. Like I always think about like having a corporate job and wearing like, being a baddie, like a gay version. So I saw this shirt and it was on ASOS, and it was so me, but I just kept thinking, it's not even about the price. I just was thinking like, where am I gonna go? Like I have nowhere to go that would qualify me to wear this. Like if I wear this to work, I just feel like it would be doing too much. So I ended up not buying it, and I can't find the shirt anymore. So I've been thinking about that shirt hella, and I think about it because it's a lesson. It's a lesson to don't worry about where you're gonna wear it to. Just know that when the time comes, you'll have somewhere to wear it. And between 2 years ago and where I am now, there have been so many events that I've been like, fuck, I could have worn that shirt to this event. I could have worn that shirt to this event. But because I was such in a negative state of mind, I was such in an unhappy place where it's like, I'd have nowhere to go, but I did have events that came up, and I'm like, damn, you know? But I was such in a negative headspace that I couldn't see what was in front of me. But now I'm like, damn, that's a lesson. If you see something, get it, and stop waiting for the right event, the right time for you to get something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll get it when this happens. No, bitch, get it now. Like, when I see a shoe or when I see clothes that have like vibrant color, like it's a loud, how do I explain it? Like there's this, I don't even, I'm like, I don't want to get up and show you, but let me just take you guys. Let's just go. Let me show you so you have a better understanding of like what I'm talking about. Like this, right? That's, no, I don't want my cats to go in because they're gonna be distracting. But like that, right? Like that hoodie, it's like super loud. Give me 1 second. That hoodie is like super loud and super colorful, and it's not like I can't pull it off, but I just think about like matching it with the clothes I already have. But I really believe now, if you just buy the shit, then maybe 2 weeks later or a month later, you might be at the mall and you might see a shoe that matches, and like you'll just pick things up. So don't say, oh, I don't have anything to match, because when you'll find other things to add on, you know? So I'm just learning a lot of when it comes to style, because when it comes to style, I'm not like best dressed. I wouldn't say like I'm a fashionista. I just know how to put myself together. I know how to put this together. I know how to put this together. I know just how to look good. You know, I'm not like a walk down the runway, and I'm not that. I just know how to put things together that make me look good. And so now when I want to buy things, I don't think about like, oh, the event, or I don't think about the colors not matching. I'm just, when the time comes, it's all gonna come together. So if you see something that you want, bitch, get that shit. Like, get that fucking shit, because you just never know. Like, stop trying to, just trust your gut. Trust your intuition. I'm learning how to trust my intuition. Oh my God, what is this? Why is music playing? Why is music playing? No, because if music plays, that means you guys won't be able to hear me, and I need y'all to be able to hear me. So let me pause this. So what I didn't want to happen fucking happened, but it's okay. I can just edit it. I'm just gonna add this to one thing on TikTok, because what I didn't want to happen happened. So I paused it, and it just like, I had to start a fresh video. So anyway, let me just get to something, and let me just figure out where this video is gonna go to, because this was a really good video, and then now it's just like, Okay, so I think I've already told you guys, like, if you want something, get it, and quality over quantity. And I'm trying to wrap it up, but there was another thing that I wanted to talk about before I even got into that whole thing. And I think that was cultivating my vibe. Yes, that was the topic of this video. I've talked for 12 minutes, and I'm just now, well, I'm very happy, because usually, if you know me, one of the things that I worry about is making a video and not having shit to say, and always talking about the past, and it's being so like down. And I just want to talk about good things. Even if it's not good things, I just want to have like a good high vibe, even if I'm talking about something sad, because at the end of the day, I want to entertain. So if that requires me to talk about my sadness, but in a way that is entertaining to you, then I want to do that. Even if I have to sacrifice my own privacy in order to make another person happy, then I don't mind, because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing that shit. Anyway, I have this thing where I'm jealous of gay guys who have like cooler vibes than me, and it's sad, because I feel like that makes me feel like I can't have friends that are gay, because it's gonna be competitive. Like, if I think this guy is cool, but I can't be friends with him, because if I feel like I'm friends with him, I'm gonna be in competition, and that's just not me. Like, I don't like to be a jealous person. Like, I'm not a jealous type of bitch. Like, I feel like if I'm jealous of you, I'm never gonna hate. Instead, I'm just gonna pray about it and just be like, God, I see what you've done for that person, do it for me. I'm not a prey on your downfall type of bitch, because how can I get to where I want to be in life if I'm hating on another person? That shit just doesn't sit right with me. So anytime I feel jealousy towards another person, I feel like I just use them as a point in contact to like who I want to be, and just like I kind of look up to them in that sense. And I know in our generation, you don't want to be a fan. You don't want to be a fan, but I don't know. I can't want to have fans and then be embarrassed about having, because like, am I saying the fans that I want are less than and I'm better than them? So you got to be humble in the sense that it's like, it's okay to be a fan of someone. It's okay to see someone be like, oh my God, I think, and see the beauty in them and see how cool they are. Anyway, so yeah, I get jealous and I get insecure when I see like a gay person with a much cooler vibe than me. And me and my roommate, me and my coworker, we were talking about it, because I like work with like, I work in like student living. So you see a lot of young people and you have to see how they live, and you kind of compare it to how you live, and it's just like, I don't want to live like that. And I want to live, and there's this gay guy and he lives in my apartment and he's younger than me, but I find I'm not jealous of him. Like, I don't see myself like every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, he's so cool, or like not. It's just like, oh my God, like I just know he's a good vibe. And my coworker confirmed it. Like, she went to his unit because he had to do inspections and stuff, and she was just like, yeah, his unit is like his room, not his unit, because like people can live in a apartment building and have roommates who are fucked up, but like their own little bubble is really nice. And you're just like, oh yeah, his shit is nice. And I was just like, oh, like, not that my space isn't nice. I'm not dirty by any means, but I'm also not like OCD, like my shit gotta be clean. I can go at least 2 weeks at max. 3 weeks is pushing it because I don't want to come off like but like, let's just say 3 weeks max without cleaning my bathroom. And usually if I go 3 weeks without cleaning, that just tells me that like I'm stressed out or like I'm depressed, because I don't want to like clean. So when I come into my bathroom, when I come into my room and shit is a mess, it just shows me, it lets me know that, okay, bitch, you need to get it together because shit's fucked up right now. And that lets me know what I need to know about me and where I am mentally. And if I'm not in a space to clean it right then and there, then like, let's say if it's like on a Tuesday, I will let it be known that on Sunday, bitch, you gotta clean, or at least any time within that Tuesday of me being aware that this shit's happening, to Sunday to clean that shit. If that means I have to do a little by little, then do it by little, and then Sunday I can just do a clean sweep, right? So for me, I just get very much I get very insecure about my vibe. Like, am I good vibes? Am I bad vibes? What vibe am I bringing out to the world? Like, when people see me, like, what's the vibe? Like, am I giving like, I like that kid's vibe, like that kid got, why am I calling myself a kid? Bitch, you're 25. You're not a kid. You're 25, but I very much still feel like a kid sometimes, right? But yeah, like, when people see that guy, they're like, well, I wonder what type of vibe that I give off, right? Because everyone gives off a certain type of vibe, and like, I feel like when you first meet me, depending on the situation, I can give off very much shy, very much like reserved, but deep down I'm like, I don't want to say crazy, because in this day and age and what I've been through, I take the word crazy very lightly. I try not to be overly sensitive because I also like having a sense of humor. So I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, you can't say that word because it's like, like, live a little, relax. So anyway, I'm trying not to go too far off track, because when I go too far off track, it's hard for me to remember where I was going with something, you know? So I just feel like I get insecure about my vibe, and I'm trying to figure out and be more aware of the vibes that I'm trying to cultivate and how I want to move. And not just in society, but who I am behind closed doors. Like, when it's just me in my room by myself, like, who am I being? Like, what am I thinking about? Where are my thoughts? It's mainly like, where are my thoughts at? Because I've learned, or people now, like, it's a more talked about thing where it's like, your thoughts create your reality. Like, what you're thinking about is probably who you're gonna become. Maybe not right this second, but somewhere on the line, 2-3 years from now, where you are is exactly where you were thinking about, what you were thinking about 2-3 years prior. And sometimes like your thoughts can manifest instantly, but the big things and like it'll catch up to you later on as time goes on. So now I just have to figure out like what are the things that I need to do to cultivate the vibe that I want to be in the future. And a lot of people, I think I don't want to say I think they take their childhood for granted, but a lot of these people, like the kid that I was talking about, I think growing up a certain type of way and having parents with a certain type of vibe really helps you with who you are in the future. Like when you grow up, even if you grow up in a split home, if the person that you live with, if the parent that you live with has a certain type of vibe and a certain type of awareness about life and who they are, then that will definitely follow you. So I try to give myself grace and just like, I didn't grow up in a terrible household, okay? Absolutely not. But the way that I grew up, it's kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like I can't go based off who I grew up as. Even if my parents were amazing and like my life was just like grand and like, I still have to cultivate my own being because I'm still my own person at the end of the day. So like my parents could raise me well or they could raise me shit regardless. I still have to be my own person. There are people who are raised in terrible homes, spoiled, and like their parents give them everything and they still grow up and they have all these issues. So you still have to be your own person at the end of the day. But I just feel like one thing that I am insecure about is just, and I never had this issue before. Like if you knew me, bitch, like I never had to worry about, oh, am I a vibe or not? Because bitch, I always knew I was a fucking vibe. You know, I think, but when you go through shit and like I don't want to say when you go through trauma because it's a very like, people just use that word very like, oh, trauma. But when you go through something like I went through, which was like spiritual psychosis and stuff like that, and you come out and you see like things just aren't what you thought it was, it definitely shapes your mind. It's like, I sometimes feel like I'm a baby, like re-entering the world and like I'm learning how to walk again. Like I'm learning how to walk, I'm learning how to talk, like everything seems so new because I'm a little sensitive to like, I don't want to sound so dramatic and be like a baby about it, but everything just doesn't seem real. Things don't seem real anymore. So I'm more aware of every step that I take. Not so much of the thoughts, like my thoughts, yeah, and like just things that I do, I'm just more aware and I'm just more cautious about the things that I do. I'm an overthinker, so before I do anything crazy or like I do something that is like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna think about it, because I try not to make mistakes. I try to be perfect. I try to be a perfect person, and I'm realizing that I'm not perfect. So sometimes I'm learning to just like, it's okay to be a little bad. It's okay to like break the rules a little bit, to step and like push boundaries. I've learned a lot of about boundaries this year, but it's okay to push them a little bit. Not in an evil way, but in a way of like, you're using it to understand the world. Not like if someone tells you not to do something and you keep doing it, not like that, but in other ways. But yeah, just, that's what it was today. That's what I was thinking about mainly, just like, even before that whole incident with like me and my coworker talking about a resident, it was just like, I was already having that thing of just like changing my vibe. Like 2026 is coming up and I already feel like 2026 is a great year, and I already think I'm already ahead mentally when it comes to 2026. I know people are like waiting for New Year's resolutions. It's just like, no, I'm already kind of here with the whole 2026 thing. But just with that, it's like, I want to switch up my room. I want to switch up the aesthetic of my room. Like my coworker, she got me a oh my God, it was the best gift ever because I've been wanting one. She got me a vinyl record player. So I'm super excited for that because I've been wanting to really like expand my music. I love music so much. It's like my escape. So she brought me a vinyl record player, and I was very excited, not gonna lie to you, when I saw it, and I was very grateful. But I was already, like you're already planning on getting something, and like the vinyl one, the one that I wanted, the player that I wanted, it was like $200 or some shit like that. And so I was kind of like, oh fuck, like this is cool, but like, is this gonna like, am I gonna be able to take this 5 years, 10 years from now and like really enjoy it still? Or like I hear people say like cheaper ones they fuck up your vinyl a lot easier than like good quality ones. I'm not saying the one that she got me is a good quality, but that's just what I've seen. But I just kind of kept it in mind, like, bitch, if the shit fucks up your vinyl, you'll buy another vinyl. You know, like, stop being so materialistic. And so I'm very excited. I bought speakers. I haven't been able to use it because I didn't have a vinyl yet. So I just ordered a Stevie Wonder vinyl. I can't remember the name of the vinyl, but I ordered a Stevie Wonder vinyl. I was gonna get Lauryn Hill because that's the first vinyl that I always wanted to own. Like, I told myself if I get a vinyl player, that's the first one, but that might be the second one. I might not even use the Stevie Wonder one until I actually get the vinyl, because I really want that to be the first fucking vinyl I play on my shit. Like, I'm so fucking excited. So she got me a record player, and so like I'm already thinking like how I want to set up my room, and like how I want, like where I want the vinyl and my plants, and just cultivating like my vibe, and just how I want to be, not even just to the world but within myself. Like, just look at myself in the mirror and be like, you're a fucking dope bitch. Like, you are a fucking vibe. And just, yeah, I don't know. But either way, that's all I was thinking about today, and wanted to share it with you guys. So if you can relate, I love that. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up for me. And if you really, really enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you really, really, really enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I will see you guys later. I'm really excited about this video. I really like it. I think it came out well. I'm not gonna edit it because I feel like if I edit it, I'm gonna try to cut out the ums and the buts and the likes and really like think too much. So I'm just gonna post it as it is and hope you guys enjoy it. And there's 2 separate parts. So I might put them together, and then I might also upload them separately just so I can have like 2 different like types of videos, if that makes sense. So yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.